Hello guys, welcome to another video of this channel. So today we're going to be talking about TGM Panel, which is kind of like a survey platform, right? You can basically do surveys here, answer basic questions, and basically get paid. And again, this particular one is for South Africa, which I think by this picture, I think this is actually Cape Town, right? I can see the mountains right here and kind of these buildings, kind of old buildings, right? So they connect you with companies from all over the world. And according to them, they said this work won't be tedious, but that is because they design the questions to be at least more enjoyable and accessible to everybody, and you can actually work on them anytime and from anywhere. So I did a little bit of research on TGM Panel, and it has 4.5 stars out of about 1,003 reviews, which is excellent, right? I'll say this is actually a good score, a good review. And according to the review summary, it says reviewers overwhelmingly had a great experience with this company. Customers appreciate the user-friendly design and straightforward navigation of both the app and website. And you can actually read any of these reviews to kind of get like some insights, right? Yeah. And mostly read these ones, especially 4 stars reviews. These kind of give you, I think, a good picture that is not biased. And I'll say most people that are paid, they usually don't give 4 stars. Mostly they just give 5 stars. So I don't trust these 5-star reviews a lot. But for these ones, they're actually much more, I think, dependable. What makes our mobile panel different? Okay, first of all, they reward you for a contribution, which at most will be around $250, which is nice. And they offer security and confidentiality, which means they protect your data, which of course is a great thing to have. Some companies basically just release your data to some other third parties, and most of the times you often receive some scams and all those sort of things. So they also offer free subscription, which means when you join a community, you join them for free, right? Which is nice. And they also don't have any restrictions as well, right? You can actually work from anywhere, any place, using any device, as long as it has internet access. You can also redeem your reward easy, right? So they pay through PayPal or gift cards, right? Once you collect about $12.50, you're able to withdraw. I think it's $10 on Google Cards. And we're also able to share your insight as well, right? So your opinion is very valuable. Share your voice and change the world for the better. Now, TGM Panel, right, it is available in over 100 countries. It is not available around the world, like the entire globe, right? Like there are certain countries where you can't access TGM Panel, but there are actually many. So it is important that before you actually join, make sure that you find which countries are accepted. So as I've mentioned, they take your privacy very seriously. They protect your data, and also the emails are always from TGM team only. So make sure that each and every email, it is supposed to have a company email, a company kind of name, right? So make sure that you check for this name on that email. And if you're a business, right, you can actually collaborate with this company. Like, for example, if you're looking for a market research company in South Africa, you can contact them. Now, this is very important for companies that want to mostly expand to other countries. So, and they don't know much about market base in those countries. This kind of surveys, they kind of give them that information. Why it is worth it to take paid service for money. So now there are many reasons to do surveys on TGM. First of all, you're able to take these surveys while you sit home, right? You don't need to have an office or anything like that. And most of those surveys are generally basically simple, so you can actually do them without any problem. And two, you can actually participate in many surveys. Like for example, if you're on one research panel, you can actually join others as well. And three, they often do surveys, right, on services or products that are not available on your country, like the local market, right, which gives you an opportunity basically to work on some products that you've never really heard of. And personally, I think I've seen such surveys, especially on Savio, where I get asked about some products that do not exist in my country. So in that way, they kind of like try to get my opinion on how I'll feel about it in case if the product becomes available. And also have a chance to assist a company as well in terms of improving their products and services. Now, if you're ready to join the TGM panel survey platform, you can scroll down, but you can click on this kind of icon, then scroll further down, and you'll see this join panel right now, and then you have to click on it. You can also learn more about the platform, the bunch of statements, which you can read about TGM and how you can actually join the platform and why you should basically join the platform. So you'll find most of this stuff right here. How to get started. Now, there are a series of steps which you need to take in order to register, right? This is the first one. The first step is to register and our website. One of the best of our website register include filling your basic information, especially email address, date of birth, gender, and so on. Now, the second step is to confirm your identity and registration, right? And you need to verify your information by clicking on the link that they're going to send you via email. The third step requires spending a few times filling your profile. Now, this is very important because your profile basically determines the kind of questions that you're going to get. So it is very important to fill your profile with relevant information and also honest information, and mostly your experience with some of the products and services. Now, the fourth step is awaiting for best service. So once you've done everything, step 3, right, you will receive research studies via email, right? And you also need to do some research as well before you complete the survey itself. How to find the best survey sites in South Africa. Now, basically here they are highlighting on why they're actually the best, right? And they claim that other surveys just do have pop-ups and stuff. Then they do have like real studies. Now, what is market research and what are research companies and what is the research used for? This is one of the most important questions that as a candidate you need to know, like what does your data used for. Now, according to what they've written here, they says market research consists in data collection and interpretation. Now, these activities allow establishing basic market elements, including prices of goods and services, their demand and supply, and consumer opinion and behavior. Market research also allows defining the cost taken by competition. Currently, success of an enterprise depends on analysis that make it easier to make the right decisions in business. The knowledge on market requirements and properly applied marketing strategies allow new services and products to arise. Now, TGM basically operates in different continents from Europe, Africa, Asia Pacific, the Americas, and the MENA. And you can actually find some of the countries, especially in Europe, that are allowed to participate in this platform, right? For example, like Albania, Bosnia, Cyprus, France, Hungary, Australia, Bulgaria, Denmark, Georgia, Estonia, Germany, Ireland, and so forth. And again, it is very important that you read most of these reviews, right, to understand the perspective of different workers that are actually working here. This will be very important in taking a decision on whether to continue with this platform or not. So guys, thank you for watching this video, and until then, see you on the next one.